Boy, boy, what in the world, Bo? What in the world is going on in Atlanta? Julio Jones, what are you doing, Bo? What's going on with you? So, all right, okay, all right. Let's get our ducks in a row before we proceed forward. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, Falcons fan, rise up, love to sit around and talk about sports. Now, I don't know if y'all seen the video that I put out earlier, but as we say in the country, I was 38 hot with Julio Jones. And the reason why I was so hot with Julio is because you come and Coach Ronich, she told me, she said, look, I don't think he knew he was on TV. I don't think he realized he was on Undisputed. Fact of the matter is, we know how you really feel. We say, there's an old saying that says there's two people that tell you the truth. It's children and drunk people. Another person that tell you the truth is somebody who don't realize that you're listening. Julio didn't realize that the whole world was listening, including Atlanta Falcons fans, and we found out how Julio really feels. Let me go ahead and shout everybody out, man. What's going on, everybody? Adam Atomic Bull said that I'm so pissed off, boy. I'm hot. Dexter said that he's mad. What's going on, Coach Ghost Pepper? Much love to you, Bo. What's going on, brother Tyler? Keywell, Tyler, what's good with you? Coach Ronnie, think about Ronnie. She's a sweet old girl. Ethan, Coach Asia. Hey, I hope everybody's doing good. What stage are y'all at right now? Are y'all at the disappointed? Are y'all in denial? Are you upset? Like, what stage are you at right now? I'm still pretty fired up. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm at work, trying to work, do my thing, be productive so I can pay these bills. I'm trying to work so I can pay for these doggone season tickets that I got. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, Julio, oh man, I'm out of there. What in the world, Bo? What are we doing? You out of here? Oh, so you done made up your mind. You done. You done. Man, what's going on, man? Reggie C2K, what's good with you, Bo? Hope you're doing good today, man. Per the circumstances, I hope that you're doing well. Bowden Tobias checking in with us from Twitter. He says Julio can't think he can win with Matt to say something like that. I don't know what Julio thinking. I don't know. I told y'all, and I don't care what nobody say. I told y'all 2 years ago, whenever this whole contract situation came up, I said, look, y'all, I know y'all don't see Julio Jones saying too much, and you know he ain't one of those diva wide receivers and everything, but there's more to Julio Jones than y'all think he is. Y'all can sit over here and say, oh, Julio, he's a saint. He's such a nice guy and everything. There's more to Julio than y'all think is to Julio, and we're learning that today. Today, we're learning that. Now, everybody's like, oh, where's Julio going to go to? Is he going to go to the Dallas Cowboys? He said on the show, he said, look, I'm trying to win. He feels like he can't win in Dallas. Where does everybody in the NFL go to when they feel like they want to win? For the last 20 years, where does the New England Patriots? The New England Patriots. That's where whenever people say, I just want to win, that's code for, okay, I'm going to New England. Y'all heard these rumors about Julio and Cam? It's one of those situations where we heard what people were saying. We seen Julio and Cam working out together 4 years ago. Like, he used to go to all the little camp events and everything like that. Like, Julio and Cam real cool. I don't know if that translates to them playing on the field together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, Bo. You said you crazy, but look, man. Coach Asia said I'm upset, and it's understandable. I'm at the point right now, and I don't know if this is just the coach in me. For everybody that's new to the channel that's listening, I'm a former football coach now, and I don't know if it's the coach in me, but the first reaction, you can ask Coach on it. The first reaction whenever I seen this, and everybody that hit me up on Twitter and Instagram, sending smoke signals, and everybody else that had to tell me about what was going on, because I was working in my garage listening to my Eminem CD, and next thing you know, I get this news. But my first reaction is, if you don't be here, you don't gotta be here. You don't gotta be here. We would love to have you here, but I ain't finna twist your arm behind your back to make you stay. Like, I don't want you to be here if you don't want to be here. It's just like that old Ideal song. I think you need to leave. Leave me alone. Alone. Get your bags. Get the hay on. Get gone, because that's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to make you stay. Keep well. He said I pronounce. Thank you, bro. I'm glad we got you right, bro. I'm glad that we got you right. But yeah, man, I ain't trying to make Julio Jones stay. If he trying to leave, if he trying to go ahead and free yourself. I ain't trying to make you do nothing that you don't want to do. You know, I'm glad that you're doing great, Coach Dre. I'm glad that you're doing great. James Overton, he says, I figured he was gone. This is a new team. Yeah. The fact of the matter is what everybody doesn't realize, whenever there's a whole new regime coming in, the guys that had it good before, and if that team lost before, the guys that had it good before, they realize they're not going to have it the same way. Julio realized he was having his cake and eating it too under this Dan Quinn regime. They weren't winning, but like Julio could say, hey, man, you know, my back hurting a little bit. I think I'm going to sit this one out. Third down on the 8-yard line in the red zone. Oh, boy, I think I'm going to go. Anybody got it? Man, Calvin, did your mama bring them cupcakes to the game? Like, no. Third down, you need to be out on the field. It's third down in the red zone. You need to be out on the field. So he's seen that Arthur Smith, he's not one of those guys that you play with. And Arthur Smith probably came in and laid down the law. That's why you're hearing the rumors now that Julio Jones requested for a trade a couple of months ago before the draft. That was for look, if we just, all you got to do is put 2 and 2 together. Julio was happy. They were paying Julio. Arthur Blank said Julio was going to be a Falcon for life. And then whenever it all hit the fan, new regime comes in. And, you know, because, look, Arthur Smith, Terry Fontenot, they're trying to create a legacy and you know, they're trying to keep their jobs. So they're not going to just cater to Julio Jones, who's, you know, an aging wide receiver, you know, in his 30s. They're not going to do that. This is not the type of environment that they're trying to set for themselves. And I'm not even knocking them. Go ahead and change the game up. So I need y'all to tell me how y'all feeling. Do y'all feel like it's one of those situations where, oh man, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna ask you this right here. If you think we can win without Julio, put a 1 in the chat. If you think we could, if you think we need Julio Jones to win, put a 2 in the chat. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking in just a minute. But I just want to know if y'all think we can win without Julio, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like we could win. If y'all feel like we can't win without number 11 on the field, put a 2 in the chat. And I just want to see what y'all feeling. And I also want to let y'all know, if you're upset or if this news caught you by surprise, make sure that you hit that like button. You know, Julio Jones says that he's out of there, says that he's out of Atlanta, not coming back to the Atlanta Falcons. Make sure that you hit that like button if you were surprised as I am about this news. Make sure that you do. Also, if this is your first time watching us, chilling out with us on the stream, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe button, I promise you, I'll do a filthy cabbage patch at your wedding one day. If you hit that subscribe button, I promise you, I'll come and dance at your wedding one day, man. Thank you so much. So I just want to see what everybody's reaction is, see how everybody's thinking about. And my question is, if you feel like the Atlanta Falcons can win without Julio Jones, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like they need Julio to win, put a 2 in the chat. So let me see what everybody's talking about. Key Will, he said 1. Coach Roney 1. Stewie Rock J said 1. False Start Falcon 1. Ian Miles 1. Yasuki 1. James Overton 1. ISO. There wasn't a 3 ISO. That is not an option. Oh man, homeboy Quincy Kendall Bias, he said 1. ISO Joe said my bad too. My bad. Oh man. Hayden Hughes, he said Calvin Ridley at number 1 receiver, Russell Gage at number 2, Frank Darby at number 3, Kyle Pitts tight end. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Reggie C2K 1, Hayden Hurst 1, Hayden Hughes 1, James Williams says 1, Coach A just said. So it sounds like we're all in agreement. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Coach Dexter, he said 2. You know, and I definitely respect that, Coach. I definitely. Smokey Sinatra, he said 2 as well. I'm a homeboy. Let's get it, GA. Appreciate you so much for breaking. You broke the news to me first, Bo. You broke the news to me first. Like, much love to you. Oh, Coach Devon, he said 1, and the real Marcus Allen, he said 1. Y'all, so y'all show if there's anybody in the chat that y'all seen that y'all never seen in here before, make sure that you show them some love, man. Let them know how we do on the coaching staff. Everybody subscribes, join the coaching staff. And look, it's free. You ain't got to pay nothing. But that's just the community that we're building. And what we do is we put our minds together and just look at different situations and the different outcomes. And, you know, we just sit down and talk about it, man. Sit down and talk about it. Yeah, man. So I agree. I agree with the consensus in this particular case. Matt Ryan's best games over the course of his career have been whenever Julio Jones wasn't playing, you know, whenever he could just distribute the ball evenly. Whenever they signed Kyle Pitts, subconsciously, I knew in my mind that it was one of those cases where Julio Jones definitely might not be here either this season or next season. Then they got Darby. I was like, ooh, Darby was a steal. And he's also a very, very talented wide receiver who could come in and, you know, either play that slot or that Z receiver role. Now, I think that with Hayden Hurst and Kyle Pitts, and I don't know if y'all seen my film study that I did. I believe it was one day last week on how we could utilize those 2 tight end sets. We could run those 22s or those end sets, and it could work very good. Like they could be as successful as Rob Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez were in New England. So the fact that, you know, Julio is feeling so privileged to the point where he's thinking, hey, man, I'm out of there. I don't need them. We don't need you, Julio. You can go. You can go ahead and kick rocks with flip-flops on. I don't need you. I don't need you. You can go on about your business. Get off of my field. I'm sorry, sir. Get off of my field. Number 11, get him out of there. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you. And I don't know if it's just because I feel disrespected as a Falcons fan. I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is, but I don't think we need Julio as much as he thinks we need him. So he can just go on about his business. I'm sorry, sir. And you are definitely right about that, false start Falcon. Darby might be Antonio Brown 2.0 because he acts and runs his routes just like him. I mean, he has the same body type and everything. Definitely. Good looking honky says he don't care to win anyway. I don't know if I'm laughing at the comment or the name. Good looking honky. Man. Will Tyler, he says that this is his chance to shine along with Calvin. You definitely right. You definitely right. And good looking honky said, hi, Big Low. Peter North here. Old adult film star. Huge Atlanta Falcons fan, season ticket holder. We need Ryan gone too. I believe we'll win it all. And look, I understand a lot of people want Matt Ryan gone, but let's think about it like this. If the Falcons knew that we were going to move on from Julio Jones, good looking honky, maybe it was one of those situations, Bo, where they had to say, well, look, we don't want too much turnover at one time. You know, let's have some sense of stability. Maybe they're thinking about moving on from Matt Ryan a little bit later, but for as of right now, they're saying, look, we need to let's go ahead and have the guy that's the captain of the ship, you know, on the field right now. And then as we move forward and get this scheme going, then we can try to create some sort of stability. You know what I'm saying? But much love to you for checking in with us, Peter. Much love to you, Bo. Oh man. Now Stephen Crescio, he says if Cam is the reason why Julio wants to go to New England, he must have forgotten about Newton's injury history. Also, the team drafted Mac Jones this year. And he must have forgot that when it comes to throwing the ball, Cam ain't the most accurate boy out there. Let's be honest. Is Cam that dude that's going to legitimately is Cam that dude that's going to legitimately put the ball where it needs to be, have that timing like Matt Ryan had? I mean, let's be honest with you. Cam, he can run. He's a big boy. He can run. I respect Cam, especially after watching I Am Athlete. Y'all make sure that y'all watch that sometime. But when it comes to being a quarterback with Julio Jones game, Matt Ryan fits Julio Jones better than your boy Cam Newton. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you, man. All right, GLH. Much love to you, Bo. Much love to you. You take it easy, bro. You take it easy. But yeah, man, I'm legitimately dumbfounded about this whole situation, man. I'm legitimately. Dada Saint says, do you have any ideas where Julio may be going? I don't know where Julio gonna go to. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bo. I don't know where who gonna go to, but look, he's not riding with the Falcons, so his absence on third down could be somebody else's problem. And look, I don't want y'all to think that I ain't got love for Julio no more. I'm just upset and angry, and the fact that he feels like he's just done with us, just done with us like that. And I understand that. Look, and I want everybody else to understand this too. This is a business, and things like this come up to remind us that this is a business. But it's this whole situation just crazy. It's just crazy, man. Oh man. Coach Dre Murphy said, Coach Roney, did you get the email address yet? So you just checking in with you. Steve said the Titans have a better shot than New England. Despite cap space, Julio practiced with King Henry a few days ago. Also, A.J. Brown is willing to give up number 11 to Julio Jones. I mean, yeah, he's willing to give up number 11 and everything, but I don't know if the Titans. If I had a choice, I don't know which team I would choose, because if we're talking about trading, getting a draft pick for him, basically we got to look and consider what team. We got to consider what team would possibly have the worst record. You know what I'm saying? So, I know that Tennessee they did improve their defense after this draft, and that was a part of the issues that they had. Now, I'm not seeing moving forward. I don't know what kind of offense they're going to have in Tennessee. After Arthur Smith came and went to the Falcons, so. We're going to see, but I can see either of those teams. I can also see the Baltimore Ravens. I could also see the Ravens. Definitely. Coach Terror Artist 404. What's good with you, Bo? He says, y'all get Julio. Y'all better give us Derrick Henry. Man, they ain't finna give you Derrick Henry, Bo. Julio got a few extra pecan seasons on Derrick Henry for all my city folks. That means that Julio's a little bit older. Whenever I say pecan seasons, that means years. That's his country for years. But Julio got a few pecan seasons on Derrick Henry, and you know, I mean, he's Derrick Henry. He is the best running back in the league right now, as far as when it comes to like size and power. You know, I mean, we got to give Nick Chubb and you know, we got to give a couple of other running backs their love as well. But Derrick Henry, like he's that guy. They just gave him a contract with last year. I mean, he's gonna be that dude in Tennessee for a while. They ain't gonna give him up. Man, y'all are crazy. Coach Wallace said it's gonna be a team that is a contender and can afford his salary. So I don't know if it's gonna be one of those cases where, you know, the Baltimore Ravens, but I do know that New England can't afford the salary, and a lot of people are thinking that he could be a contender, and they have a need for him. Let's think about it like that too. They have a need for Julio Jones, you know, in New England, because Nelson Aguilar is not a number one guy. Let's be honest. They got those. They're gonna have a good 2 tight end set there as well. So I mean, they could be. New England could be in the running, Bo. I ain't finna lie to you. Coach Roney said 11 first-round picks for number 11. Don't hold your breath. Oh man, but yeah. After this, I don't know what it is about this whole situation. It's completely rubbing me the wrong way. The fact that Julio knows that he's going to be. It sounds like he already knows where he's going to. It already sounds like he knows where he's going to. My homeboy, Coach William Amy, he says New England could get Julio Jones. I want everybody in the comments, y'all let me know where y'all think Julio Jones might go. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But Skull Gang, he says, where do you think Julio's going? That's why I'm asking everybody else. I'm thinking that he could go to New England. That's what I'm thinking. You know, Coach Ghost Pepper said he thinks he can see Julio Jones going to the 49ers. I mean, that's definitely a scary proposition as well. and that's what I was saying, Von Hogan. It's like New England, they pick last a lot. So, you know, I don't want to be one of those situations where, you know, we're trading that first round pick if we could get a first round pick, because, you know, it's kind of like my uncle say all the time, if was a fifth, man, we all be drunk. So it's just one of those situations where if we get a first round pick, I don't want to have, you know, 30 or 27, 28, 29. I don't want to have. I want a legitimate first round pick, man. William Amy said, "Oh boy, you better be careful how you say that, Coach. Dre Murphy will jump on you, boy. You know, have you ever had somebody who naked jump on you? Because you know Dre Murphy, he naked for Kyle Pitts." Oh man, now y'all make sure that y'all show Von Hogan some love, man, for coming in and chilling out with us. Also show Steven Crescio some love as well, Bo. Much love to you, fam. Much love to you. Now, I'm seeing where everybody's saying that they think Julio could go to. Now, I'm seeing some interesting names here. So, William 912 boy, he's saying he can see him going to the Cleveland Browns, and I can actually see that. Cleveland Browns think they got a shot. Now, I don't know why you would want to move from Atlanta to Cleveland. You know, it's cold up there in Cleveland. But, I mean, you know, to each his own. James Williams, he's saying Baltimore. Von Hogan says, he was talking about that New England pick. Devon Stanford said Baltimore. Coach Asia, she said the Patriots. Terra Artist 404, he's thinking the Cowboys. He actually put out a simulation on Madden talking about how just showing what Julio Jones would look like in a Cowboys uniform. So if y'all are Cowboys fans, or if y'all just want to see, just to put a callus around your heart to see what Julio would look like in a different uniform, Go ahead and check that video out with Coach Terrell Artist 404. Oh man, Coach Ghost Pepper said he could see Julio with the 49ers. Coach Roney said the Chiefs. And look, you know, they did get rid of old man Sammy Watkins. You know, so I don't know. You know, the fact that he said that he wants to win, that speaks a lot. Coach, let's get it. He says Indy is a sleeper team for Julio. And that's definitely true. Julio Michael Pittman could be dangerous. You know, with Carson Wentz, Ian Miles says Green Bay. And that is true, Steve. Julio, he did confirm that Cowboys, they're out of the question. You know, Cowboys, they got too many weapons. You know, he ain't gonna be able to get well, that might work perfect for Julio. You know, the fact that they got all those weapons and everything, you know, Julio might be like, man, you know what? I just come in and play every now and then. That's perfect situation for Julio. Am I hating? Do I have hate in my heart right now? I think I'm hating on Julio. I think that's what it is. Oh, man. Juan, what's going on, Juan? Much love to you, bro. Thank you so much for chilling out with us. Everybody, I make sure that y'all welcome Juan to the stream. And Juan said the Patriots. That's what I'm thinking too, Juan. I'm thinking the fact that he says that he wants to win. And I know that your boy, Bill Belichick, he's not going to go 2 years back to back, you know, being stuck like that, you know, not making playoffs in a bad situation like that, or, you know, just not making a deep run in the playoffs. I don't think that's going to happen. So in the NFL, whenever a player says they just want to win, that's code word for I'm going to New England. That's just code word for I'm going to New England. You know? And Dre said, New England, they already got cap space problems. Well, don't forget now, I mean, let's be honest. Most of the cap is going to be paid for by the Falcons, unless this trade happens after June the 1st. But there's still going to be a lot of money that's going to be owed from the Falcons. You know? So it's just one of those things. Falcons West says, my heart dropped when I saw the headlines. I became optimistic when I listened. Guess I'm naive. I don't know what became optimistic about Falcons West, but let me tell you something, Bo. It's done. It's done. I don't know if y'all heard that old song, When a Woman's Fed Up. Julio's fed up and he's gone. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm being completely honest with you. I'm fed up with Julio. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. Yes, you're the greatest wide receiver in Atlanta Falcons history. You know, what you pulled 2 years ago when you want your money, everybody wanted to get paid. I understand that. I didn't like the way he went about it, but I feel like he deserved to get his money. Kyle Shanahan, the way that he handled the situation, we see now why. I mean, Kyle Shanahan, Thomas Dimitroff, we see now why Thomas Dimitroff ain't here anymore, because Thomas Dimitroff handled that situation terribly, you know. So I mean, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Falcons West said, Coach, he could have been talking about getting out of Dallas because the rumors have been tied there. Man, I don't know, bro. But it's like now at the point that we're at, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I seen the Falcons put something up on the Falcons website saying, yeah, we seen the Julio Jones comment about his future. So now it's like you got to do something. If you're the Falcons, you got to do something. And now Julio Jones is putting the Falcons in a situation where whatever trade they make, it might not even be to their benefit fully, because now it's just like, just get them out of here. We don't need that around here anymore. We got a new coach, new GM, trying to instill a new culture. Let's just get him out of here. We don't need this guy. Make sure y'all let me know what y'all thinking. And also, if you were surprised about this news, if this is your first time checking me out, if you think I'm a nice guy, make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time checking me out, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I promise you, I'll come do the Macarena at your wedding one day if you hit that subscribe button for me. Do a country boy favor. Hit that subscribe button right down there. Join the coaching staff. Oh man. Jaylene, he says, a man is a Falcon fan since 2002. What is the next move? Because Julio is a GOAT. Bro, you know what? To be honest with you, I think the Falcons already made their next move. That's where we kind of got to give Terry Fontenot and the front office. You know, we got to give them their credit. They knew that they knew all of this stuff was going on behind the scenes. So moving forward, you know, they said, well, let's go ahead and draft Kyle Pitts. Let's go ahead and take him. We're drafting the highest tight end ever in NFL history with the 4th pick. And, you know, Julio Jones, he's the GOAT. We got to acknowledge that. But, you know, we also have to acknowledge that we have to move forward. So in his effort of moving forward, you know, Kyle Pitts, I think that might be the next move, man. That might be the next move. So we'll see what we got, man. Now Coach Roney just said there was this agent who posted on Twitter that what Shannon Sharp did is the reason he didn't let his clients go on Undisputed. Wow. Now, Coach Roney actually said something to me about this previously when she said that basically, I don't think Julio Jones knew that he was on Undisputed. I think Julio just thought he was talking to Uncle Shan. And, you know, while he was talking to Falcons West said, yeah, he did Julio Jones dirty. And while he was talking, like, he just thought that they were just chopping it up. He was just chopping it up with his homeboy. He didn't know he was on live TV. Shannon Sharp did Julio Jones dirty. He really did. He really did. So, I mean, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Now, Jaleen, he says, man, I don't know, man. I'm kind of sick. We all sick, Bo. Hey, we just got to hug it out. It's Hug It Out Monday. We all sick over here, Bo. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know how. Why does stuff happen so dramatically in Atlanta with the Atlanta Falcons? You know what I'm saying? Like Bobby Petrino just quitting in the middle of the night, just leaving notes for everybody in the middle of the night. Michael Vick and his whole situation. Why couldn't it just come out that, oh man, Julio Jones, he just demanded a trade? Like, why do we have to hear him say that? Like, as a city and as fans of the Falcons franchise, why do we have to listen to him say it ourselves? You don't never hear any other player say, and you just hear that on national TV on Fox Sports 1, hear them say, nah, man. Nah, I ain't even going back there. Like, why did that have to happen to the Falcons? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy to me that, that's just our reality. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Coach A said, sorry to get off topic, but do you guys like Holiday Inn hotels more than Hampton Inns? I don't know. As long as I got somewhere to lay my head at, Coach. That's oh man. Drew said Julio knows Calvin will be better and don't want to be compared. Man, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know if Julio's even worried about that, Bo, because I mean, can we say Julio's the greatest Falcon of all time? Like, can we legitimately say that now? I think we, unless we could say that Calvin really has the potential to be the greatest Falcon of all time, I don't know if Julio's worried about that. I think Julio just knows that his time is coming up. He's going to have to retire pretty soon, and he's going to be running them car dealerships out there in Alabama, and he wants a championship, and he doesn't want to wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Tay Big says, no, I'm not saying that because I'm mad Julio wants to leave. Excuse me. I apologize. Said, because I know that Julio wants to leave. Hey, man. First of all, man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Tay Biggs. It's hard times, Bo. It's hard times in Atlanta right now. Oh man. Buck Skull Gang said, Big Low, my gut feeling, he's coming to Tampa. I don't know. I don't know how they can afford him. What's going on, Sam? He says, we were eventually going to move on from Julio. The timer has just been pushed up. And you know, and this is what I was saying. I don't know if you've seen the video that I put out just, I think like a couple of hours ago. I was trying to get everybody prepared mentally. You know, my homegirl E that comes on and chills out with us sometimes. I told her, I said, look, E, the time might be coming where you might not see number 11 on the field. You might not see it. Whenever it might be coming. And just like Sam stated, it looks like the time was just pushed up a little bit. You know, we're just at that situation where this is what we need to do now. You know? Dada Saint says, what about Deion? He was a bad dude. Deion was a bad man. I definitely agree with you, but you know, we didn't get a chance to keep Deion for an extended period of time. You know, Deion, he changed the whole culture of the Atlanta Falcons. You know, too legit to quit, man. But I mean, Julio, he's been doing this for 10 years. He done put it in, and I would venture to say that he's the greatest Falcon of all time. Matt Ryan just said over the weekend that Julio Jones made his career. He's the most impactful player on his career, So, I mean, yeah, man, it's crazy. Down South Georgia boy, DSGB, my clique. He's just up in here and the work office chiming in. What's happening, fam? Hey, Bo, what's good with you, man? I hope you're doing good today. Hope you ain't working too hard. You working hard or harder working? Oh, man. Coach Will, he said Kyle Pitts taking Julio Jones' spot now. Look, I know everybody's excited about Kyle Pitts and everything, but you got to show me the baby. I gotta see it. You got to show me the baby. I got to see what we got going on when it comes to my homeboy. When it comes to my homeboy Kyle Pitts, I'm excited, but I'm not going to say that he's going to come in and just be killing it off the top like that. We got to see what we got going on. 504 said trouble in paradise, low. 504. What in the world, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Nah, man. Look, even when you in paradise, bro, there's trouble. Sometimes it take a while to get the coconut from the top of the tree. It don't matter what you got going on. There's even trouble in paradise too. We have some trouble out here in Atlanta, but it don't matter because whenever we run up against them Saints, we still finna whoop up on y'all. Much love to you, man. I hope you're doing good, fam. Oh man, Coach Rhoda said, here comes the Aints coaching staff members. Hey, they with the Aints, but they still on the coaching staff, man. We got love for them. Definitely. That's right, Stu. That's right. It rains in paradise, Bo. It rains in paradise, Stu. Oh man, Coach Ronnie said, make sure that y'all like the stream though. Now, if y'all are feeling and down in the dumps like I am, I've been trying to work all day. I ain't been able to get nothing done. I've been on the struggle bus all day with this whole Julio Jones situation. But Coach Ronnie said, make sure that y'all hit that like button. If you're disappointed about Julio Jones or wanting to leave the Atlanta Falcons, if you're a fan of an opposing team and you're glad that Julio Jones wants to leave the Atlanta Falcons, or if you just think that I'm a nice guy make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time checking us out, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day if you do that. If you do a country boy favor and hit that subscribe button. We get together all the time, man. We get together all the time. Definitely. And as a matter of fact, we might be trying to get together later on tonight and do another live tonight, man. And so, we'll definitely try to see what we got going on. But Sergeant AR-10 says, if you don't want to be here, then leave, period. And I'm on the same, look, we're on the same wavelength, bro. If you don't want to be here, you need to go ahead and get on. You need to go ahead and kick rocks with flip-flops on. I ain't got no time for you. I ain't got no time for you, bro. Coach Sam said, what do you think about the Bills, Dolphins, 49ers, and Raiders as landing spots for Julio? I mean, I could definitely see the 49ers because Kyle Shanahan's there, and they do need another wide receiver. And, when it comes to the Bills and the Dolphins, the Bills could use another wide receiver as well. I know that they're going to have Kelvin Benjamin playing that tight end position. But, yeah, man, it's out of all those teams, I can see the 49ers. And I know Jay in the Bay somewhere. He didn't hear this, but our homeboy Jay in the Bay, he's somewhere getting naked right now just because he heard me say, I mean, he didn't hear me say it, but his 49er senses got him getting naked. For everybody out there that doesn't know, when I say get naked, that's not nothing nasty or sexual. It just means that it's one of those things where you just have an undying following of your team. That's just old country saying for getting naked. Now I know that I'm actually going to be linking up with some Panthers fans later, and we'll actually get up with them, and they're actually talking about they wanted me to give my 2 cents on this whole Julio Jones situation as well, man. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But look, man, I gotta try to see if I can get back to work and get something done with all this turmoil that's going on today. But look, I definitely appreciate y'all chilling out with me. We try to get together and do the lunchtime lives every now and then. But look, I really appreciate y'all. Much love to you. If you have any friends or family that are Falcons fans or just football fans in general, basketball fans, make sure that you tell them about the page, bro. Make sure that you share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Send a smoke signal. Send a raven. I don't care what you got to do because we're on the road to 1,000. So make sure that you share Big Low Country with your family and friends. Even the people that you don't like. And we get together like this all the time, man. But in the meantime, y'all stay safe. Don't do nothing that I would do. Rise up, A-Town down. Y'all take it easy.